Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you are new around here, welcome. My name is Shalise. I'm a mother, a wife, and I love investing, and we're trying to get to financial freedom. So if you want some motivation on your journey, don't blindly follow me. I'm not a financial advisor, but I do share our real numbers, and I do think going through the journey is also a great teacher. So if you would like to know more, if you want some motivation so that you can get started on whatever your financial goals are, like, share, and subscribe to all of my returning investing besties. Thank y'all so much. I do appreciate all of you. We're almost at 15,000 subscribers, so please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want some more motivation. So we are going to do part 2 of our September monthly dividend income. So I did share this past Friday the dividends that we received in SCHD. Now, you know I love this dividend ETF. Now, it is quarterly. It pays out quarterly. It does not pay out every month. But if you want to see how much we made and all of that detailed walkthrough, you can check out that video. But I will mention the SCHD dividends in this video as well, because I have my dividend book of dividends workbook. I am working on a 2024. I actually consulted with a designer to help me with the new book for 2024. So that'll launch sometime around Black Friday, and I have a couple of other things I'm working on that I think all of you would really like. So make sure you guys stay tuned. But to those of you who have this, and these books are $15, I think they're really affordable. Go ahead and get you a book and you can just track. I've been tracking all year with our dividends, and again, building consistency is really important when you're on any type of financial journey. So I have spreadsheets for all of this, but I also like to just write it down first. I'm a jotter. Like, I like to just write it down on a post-it note or something before I transcribe it to the spreadsheet. So we're in September. Look, September is over, and September was a fantastic month for dividends, as usually is. So a lot of dividends pay out in like the quarter end month. So September, December, March, and June. Those are like the big payout months, because it's the end of the quarter. So a lot of the funds that you're in will pay out during those months. Sometimes the individual stocks that you're in will pay out in those months as well. So a lot of people will have like beefy dividend payments during those months, and you know, we're included in that number. But I'm also focused on the months in between those months. So like, you know, July and August and October and November, because we're trying to access this money for early retirement. Again, all of the dividends that I share in today's video will be just in taxable accounts. I'm not counting anything from the Roths, though we did receive some nice dividends in the Roth this month and in the HSA. But again, I want to be able to access this money at like 45, and I can't touch a Roth IRA at 45. So that's how I do it. You don't have to follow me, but that's some of the thinking that we have when it comes to accessing the dividends, you know, and not having to worry about the IRS down our back. So let's get started, because there's a lot to go over. So we're going to start first with Robinhood. Okay, so you'll see it up on your screen as always. So on September 1st from Aflac, we received $21.15. And I usually turn the drip on all of these because you can buy back in, especially for the month of September when the market was down. You could buy back in at a cheaper price and build up your share size that way. So yes, Aflac, I really do like Aflac. It's a company under the radar. You probably have seen the commercials with the little duck on it. But a really good insurance company. Not financial advice, but we own it. Next, on September 15th, we received a dividend in Stag, which is another monthly paying dividend company. We received $1.87. So again, small amounts, big amounts, all of them matter, and we celebrate all wins over here. I don't care if it's 1 cent. We celebrate every single thing. Next on, now here's a kicker. Main Street Capital paid us twice in September. So again, sometimes dividends will have like a bonus dividend, so you'll get 2 that month, and I love when Main Street does this. So on September 15th, we received a dividend for $25.42. But look at this. On September 27th, we also received another dividend payment from Maine for $30.57. So I'm like, ooh, I love when dividend payers pay us out twice and you get those surprise bonus dividends. It's like chef's kiss. Moving down to Horizon. So on September 15th, we received a dividend for $1.23. On September 15th for Realty Income. So all of our Realty Income investors, I did make an updated video talking about Realty Income. I'll probably have it either somewhere on the screen or in the description box. but Realty Income pays usually around the 15th of every month. So I can expect that extra paycheck around the middle of the month, because again, they usually are pretty much, on par with paying out their dividend around the 15th, depending on like if it's a weekend or not, but somewhere around the 15th, we received $33.24 in our Robinhood position. On September 22nd, BP, we received $44.21. On September 26th, QILD, we received $51.85. I mentioned Maine already. And then on September 29th in ARCC, we received $9.62. And our final dividend on September 29th is SVOL. We received $10.50. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 paychecks from Robinhood. 10 paychecks from Robinhood. And when you add up those dividends, that is $229.66. Now, I will get this question, like, how much did you invest in order to get this? It's over 6 figures, but I'm going to make you do some homework. I want you to go back and watch some of my recent videos, because I do these portfolio updates so that you can see how many shares we have, how much we invested, how much are we up, how much we are down. So that way you can see there's a strategy. So again, it's over 6 figures. It's probably like 155,000. I mean, if you add up all of the taxable accounts, it'd be 160. But again, go back through my recent videos so that you can kind of get caught up. Okay. Because I am really open with how much we invest and all of that, whether we're up, down, all of the good stuff. So almost $230 in Robinhood. So moving down to Interactive Brokers, this is where we really made money. So I'm going to go through all of this. On September 7th, which was my birthday, we received 2 dividends, one from JEPI and one from JEPQ. JEPI was $119.11. JEPQ was $45.06. So woo, that's $160 pretty much when you just add those two up. Next is Realty Income. Again, they pay around the 15th of the month. And Interactive Brokers, we received $51.10. That dividend payment that we received in Interactive Brokers for Realty Income bought us a whole share of it. The dividend we received bought us a whole share of the company. I'm telling you, this stuff blows my mind. On September 18th in TSLY, I explained that my husband bought this. I don't really particularly like the kind of extreme dividend types of ETFs, but he liked it. We have 100 shares, and we're just going to kind of track it to see. I've explained this in the previous video, so make sure you check it out. It'll be somewhere up on the screen. But we received one for $39.19, and then another for $22.23. So it's performing well so far for us. I mean, again, I personally don't like the extreme type of yield max ETFs, but he does. This is where compromise comes in at when you are, in a relationship. And so we can afford for him to, put $1,500 into, this dividend yield ETF to see how it performs. But again, just caution, make sure you do your own research. Next is, again, I talked about this in the video on Friday, SCHD. On September 25th, we received $281.60. VTI is one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite in terms of if you want diversification, if you had to set it and forget it, like that type of fund, VTI, because it's literally the entire stock market. Is almost 4,000 companies inside of it. Now, if you do not know what an ETF is, if you do not know what an index fund is, if you don't know what a mutual fund is, check out my beginner investing playlist, because I go through all of that there. Okay. But we received $39.92. And then finally, Devo, we received $17.63. So when you add up all of that, that is $615.84. Like, woo. So you just saw in Robinhood, we made $229.66. Now in Interactive Brokers, we made $615.84, which is just, again, mind-boggling to me. Now, let's come on over to M1 Finance. Again, M1 Finance is where I do the $1 a day investing challenge. So again, these are just stocks that we all vote on together. So I will put a poll up usually, and I'll have a couple of options, and whatever the majority selects, that is the pick for the month. $1 a day. That's $30 a month or $31 a month, depending on the month, or if it's February, $28 or $29, again, depending on how many days in a month. But it's geared to show you that if you are of a low income, or if you have a lot of bills and you still want to invest, $1 a day, right? Most of us spend more than that on takeout, on coffee, on getting our hair done and nails done. So if we don't prioritize our future selves, we're going to pay for it in one way or another, okay? So on September 1st, we received a dividend and one finance for Visa for 40 cents. On September 5th, we received a dividend in Walmart. So again, good companies, right? Good blue chip companies for $1.92. On September 11th, ExxonMobil for $1.34. On September 15th, Realty Income again. So you can see we have Realty Income, a little bit everywhere. We received one for $1.48. On September 22nd, Waste Management for 87 cents. September 25th, SCHD again for $2.07. And then on September 26th for VTI for $4.15. So when you add all that up, $12.23, just $1 a day, $1 a day yielded $12.23 in dividends. Okay, so small adds up to large over time. And then if we come to Moo Moo, so I really do like using Moo Moo because they have a lot of education-based content on the app as well. It also gives you a lot of access to like global markets. So if you're interested in investing on an international scale as well, if you're into crypto or options, Moo Moo is a really great app for that. And we have two dividends we received from Moo Moo, SPYD for 88 cents and XYLD for 67 cents. And when you add both of those up, that's $1.55. So you see, all amounts we're getting, and we love all amounts. And then finally in the Share app. So I talked about Share this past Friday, so make sure you go and take a look at that video. But we received 5 dividend payments through Share. So JEPI, we received 10 cents on September 7th. On September 15th in Realty Income, we received 7 cents. So again, if you're just getting started, look, 7 cents. On September 18th at McDonald's, 6 cents. 6 cents, okay? And this is a great, so a lot of you ask me like, do you get dividends on fractional shares? Yes, you do. Just to simply answer, yes, you do. On September 25th, SCHD, we received one for 21 cents. And then another one in SCHD and another share strategy, we received 13 cents. And when you add that up, that's 57 cents. So that was 5 taxable accounts. 5 taxable accounts. So the grand total we received in dividend income for the month of September is $860.90. Hey guys, Editing Shalise popping in. So we own DGRO in our Robinhood account. If you did not know, you would see it up on your screen. And we were supposed to receive a dividend in DGRO for the month of September. But because September 30th fell on a Saturday, they moved the dividend payout to Monday, which is October 2nd. So in order to keep my numbers as precise as possible, I'm going to include DGRO's dividend payment for the month of October. So this $860 you see here does not include DGRO, but if DGRO was to pay out in September like it ordinarily would, we would be over $900. This is why I track everything. This is why I'm always talking about write everything down, put it in a spreadsheet, put it in my dividend book. My dividend books are only $15, really reasonable, have digital and hard copy so that you can know this in the future. It's really, really important for early withdrawal, especially if you are trying to do early retirement. Okay, so back to the video. $860.90. Like, to say that I'm over the moon and happy about this, I'm ecstatic about this because it just shows my husband and I, when we're consistent with it, it works. Now, could I have gotten more if I was like 100% in a really volatile dividend ETF? Yes. That's not the risk I want. I don't want to have to kind of babysit an app because I'm nervous or unsure about what I'm investing in. I sleep well at night invested in SCHD, VTI, DGRO, JEPI, Visa, Waste Management, Walmart, Coke. I sleep comfortable at night in those. I don't want to have to be on edge about my investing. That's not a strategy that I learned from Warren Buffett. Investing should not cause you to feel like that. And so I like what we have. And look, I am thrilled for $806 a month. That like if I wanted to touch this money right now, the drip was turned on, but if I wanted to access this money, I could, and I have to worry about a tax penalty from the IRS because I'm not 59 and a half or anything like that. I can access this money. Yeah, we'll have to pay tax, but you have to pay tax even if you turn the drip on too. But knowing that I can access this liquidity is so important for early retirement. So $860 could pay, let me run this list down. can pay for our electric bill. This is all of what it can pay for. Electric bill, plus the water bill, plus some groceries. So I could do 2 weeks worth of groceries with that. And I could order out takeout for my family. 2 weeks worth of groceries, the water bill, the electric bill, and takeout for my family for $860. Now, I have a family of 5, so groceries for me is kind of pricey, but to know that 2 weeks worth of groceries is covered, I don't have to worry about these 2 utility bills during the month, and I can splurge on, getting pizza and wings and all the good stuff that we like to eat. That to me is motivating to see how dividend investing can really make an impact just on my day-to-day life. I'm not talking about, like it covers the mortgage. That'd be great one day, but building up to that, I like to see the realistic journey along the way. So let me know down below what you earned for the month of September. You can share just taxable accounts or all of your accounts if you want. And what could that cover in your life? So could it cover your groceries? Could it cover you having a date night? Could it cover your rent? Could it cover, property taxes? Could it cover, your water bill? Whatever it is, let me know down below so we can encourage each other, even if it's a candy bar. Maybe it's just tax, but again, we all start somewhere, and that's the purpose of my channel, is just to document our journey to wealth in real time, okay? Real time, in the trenches together during the red markets, motivating each other. That's what I love about what we've built over here. So again, I hope that you enjoyed our monthly dividend video for, all the income that we received. Let me know down below, again, what you earned and what it could pay for. If you want to follow me over on Instagram, you're more than welcome to do that. If you want to join the YouTube membership where we have like private lives and all of that, make sure you join that. We have a lot of good fun in those lives. So I'm excited for those. And again, thank you guys so much for being here, because without you, there's no channel. So again, thank you guys so much. And until next time, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.